delighted with the win and the results, you know, that it ended in the first round, because I think if it could have been a bit of a drawn out affair, I probably would have got a bit of negative reaction from it, but I've done a number on him, and I'm obviously pleased that Audley's well and safe.
I've asked Fanny this, but did it last long enough for you to learn anything in there tonight?
No, but I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I've got in and I've done a job and sent a message around, and what generates interest in boxing is things like that, what I've just done tonight. People want to see that, especially at heavyweight. The experience I gained this week was from the build-up to a big fight. The venue was packed, the atmosphere was electric. You know, there was pressure on me, and that was where I gained experience. From the moment I woke up this week to the minute that bell went, that was where I learned most this week, because that's a big part of boxing, you know.
Yeah. I mean, David, you're a nice guy outside the ring. You're intelligent. It was a good knockout, but you'd have been pleased to see Audley okay after that as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't wish harm on any boxer or anyone I'm in the ring with, but I do want to get the job done. It was, at the end of the day, it's a business, and he'd do the same to me if he could. But I got to him, and yeah, I'm pleased he's okay, and I wish him well.
Next opponent, Matt Skelton. Thoughts on that one?
It's something different. You know, a different type of fighter. It's going to be a different type of fight, and it'll bring something different out of me. You know, Matt Skelton's going to come to fight from the way it go. I know how he fights, and it's a good fight for me. It's a fight where I could learn a lot.
And what about the occasion tonight? I mean, I've seen you fight a few times now, and I've never seen an atmosphere like that tonight. Did you notice that as well? Was it something you noticed? I
did notice it when I first walked out to walk to the ring, but then I completely switched myself off from it and just I was focusing on the ring, because I can't let any outside influences affect how I go about my tactics in the fight and the performance. Although I did use it to motivate myself before I switched off from it.
I had a walk around the Museum of Liverpool today, and they've got a cracking boxing section in there. Stuff from John Conte, Shane Neary, Alan Mucky and people like that. I think they've even got one of your Beijing t-shirts in there. Do you kind of get the sense that you're making history at the moment? Well,
I have made history already by being the first to win the British heavyweight title, and I think this is the biggest attendance at a boxing fight in Liverpool. So yeah, it's heavyweight boxing. It's different. It is a little bit different, especially when you're providing knockouts, brutal knockouts like I am. People want to see it, because somehow human beings are sadistic, I think, in that way.
Okay, last question. Do you think there's anybody in the world that can take your power? A flush shot from yourself?
No, I don't. Look, I know I can hit hard, and I know I can hit harder than I can, but if I land flush on any heavyweight with them 10-ounce gloves on, it's good night. And you know, that's heavyweight boxing. There's the same thing could happen to me, but I'm switched on, I'm concentrating, learning all the time, improving, and I don't rely on my power. I never just go in the gym and think, oh, I'll just hit the bags as hard as I can and not worry about anything else. I never really focus on power, ever. It's more on boxing and getting fit and concentrating, but the power's just there naturally.
Last question, how are you going to celebrate tonight, David?
I'm going to go and see my friends and family and just have a nice few beers or whatever, just take it easy, chill out. I've had a long 12-week training camp. I'm injury free, I'm ready to go straight back. I'll have a week off and then I'll get back into the training camp for the Skelton fight.
Terrific performance tonight, well done, David.
Thanks.
You and me, gonna tear it up, but don't you know? I said, don't you know? You and me, gonna be smashing it in, don't you know? I said, don't you know?